and thank you for allowing me to share some time with you this evening. So the first thing I want to do is talk about what this gathering is about. This is a climate survey PowerPoint, and what I like to do at the beginning of the school year is try to get the pulse of the school so we can see where we are and where we need to go. And so the first thing we're going to look at, if you guys can see my screen, this is the demographics of the teachers. For this survey, there was one principal, one counselor, 3 first grade teachers, one teacher from 2nd grade, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, as well as a physical education teacher. Here are the years of experience. There was only one person who actually was a principal that has 21 to 25 years of teaching experience. There were 2 teachers with 16 to 20 years of experience, and then for 6 to 10 years of experience there were 3 teachers, and for 1 to 5 years of teaching experience there were 4 teachers, according to this survey. Now, how this relates to how the school runs is that I believe that younger teachers are inexperienced, whereas older teachers have more teaching experience. They know the ins and outs, the nuances of being able to relate to the students, even though younger teachers, they may be able to bring in new tactics or new skills to better reach the students. So those are some pros and cons of teaching experience. Right here we have teacher demographics, the age of participants. There were 10 overall teachers that were used for this particular survey. There were 2 teachers that were under 25 years old. There were 4 that were 26 to 35 years old, and 3 that were 36 to 45, and then there was only 1 that was 46 to 55 years old. Some important questions concerning this particular survey was how certain teachers feel about the school. 30% strongly disagree that they like working at this school, and 20% disagree that they like working at this school, while 50% say that they agree that they like working at this school. So those numbers were kind of all over the place, probably half and half, with teachers feeling like they either like the school or they dislike the school. And believe it or not, that does have an impact on what you bring into the classroom every day. Your outlook on the school. If you don't feel like you like where you work, you're probably not going to put your best foot forward. The additional questions: how do you feel about your school? 100% of the teachers that were surveyed said that the school is, or they feel that the school is well maintained. 20% said that better lighting is, they disagree that better lighting is needed, whereas 40%, that's 30% agree that better lighting is needed, and 20% strongly agree that better lighting is needed. These are older schools, so there's a lot of needs to help us better deliver instruction to our kids and make them feel comfortable. Things that are broken or damaged, 40% agree, and then another 40% strongly agree, and then 20% disagree. So additional questions about how teachers felt about the school. 100% of the teachers agree that they feel safe when they're at school. Another 100% feel safe when entering or leaving the school campus. 30% agree that they worry about being a victim of crime because of the school that they work in, and then the other 70% that should be strongly agree. Academics: I'm committed to the vision and mission of this school. Of course, 100%, and that's really what we're looking for. We really want our teachers to be actively involved and have a love for what they're doing and coming to work each day. This is a great place for students to get an education. 80% of the students, 80% of the teachers agree, with 20% strongly agreeing with that sentiment. Teachers have high expectations for students and their success. 100% of the teachers surveyed agreed to that. The curriculum is challenging and creative. 50% of the teachers surveyed disagreed with that statement, and then another 50% agreed. So it's half and half with what they think about the curriculum. Many resources are not available to underachieving students. According to this survey, that were 60% of the teachers agree with that statement, and then there were another 30% that strongly disagreed, and then 10% agreed. And this school places a lot of emphasis on academic standards. Of course, that was 100% by all teachers surveyed as well. Teachers' attitudes. Now, the different types of attitudes that teachers bring to their profession does influence the teachers, does influence the students, should I say, and what we're able to bring out of the students each day. Teachers at this school respect each other's opinions, so that's basically how the teachers interact with each other. Some feel that they are respected, and then some feel like they're not respected. They respect the value in other teachers at this school. 100% of the teachers that were surveyed strongly agree with that statement. The principal and other supervisors make me feel that my job is important. According to the survey, 100% teachers agree with that. At work, my opinions count, which is good. That was also 100% by the teachers surveyed. And my supervisor or someone at work seems to care about me as a person. So that was also rated 100% as well. Still additional attitudes that teachers have towards student relationships. Most teachers try to make this school a place students like to be. That's 100% by all teachers. They agree. Most teachers try to help students when they're having problems. That's also 100%. Most teachers show interest in their students as people. That was 100%. And most teachers want their students to be successful. That was also 100%. Now, here are some implications for school improvement. So, according to the survey and concerns that were listed by the teachers, maintenance work on the school's physical structure and technology infrastructure is crucial since it cuts down on missed instructional time. Administrators at the school should make sure that all maintenance issues on the campus are fixed as soon as possible or as feasible in order to give students the finest care possible. In order to keep students safe and to enable teachers to carry on with their courses uninterrupted, schools should also have backup generators and make sure that all safety precautions are in place and functioning properly. Students are interested in new experiences and learn much more in an environment that balances rigor and enjoyment, especially if they have the chance to actively engage with the subject matter. Hands-on activities as opposed to just sitting at the desk all day reading a book, completing a worksheet, or what some may deem as busy work. Further implications for school improvement: schools must keep looking for innovative approaches that will improve student success. All stakeholders must seek out engaging approaches to increase student engagement while working to ensure that content learning can be applied to real-world circumstances. All right, so at this point, this concludes my presentation on the climate, the survey and school climate presentation.